Okay. How's that? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Oh my goodness. I've never had so many issues. I'm now using my husband's phone. And can you guys see and hear me? It shows that I have 6 people on here, but okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Can you guys see and hear me? Okay. All right. Okay. Yay. Can you guys also hear my grandbabies in the background? It's always hard for them to wind down to go to bed. But yay. And Tornado, thank you so much for joining my live stream. I do apologize for the technical difficulties. You guys see my hubby in the background? For that, I wish we could have actually run just a little bit longer to talk more about you and your channel. But maybe you will do another guest appearance in the future, especially after you hit your 500. So again, if you guys are just now rejoining Tuesday Talks live stream part 2, I just had Tornado Garden on my live stream. He told us a little bit about himself and his channel. So please go and check him out. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. But I don't have just one, but I have 2 special guests for my live stream tonight. So, and I see that they are here already. So if you want to pop in anytime, you're more than welcome to. And let's just hope. So far, it shows I'm already about 3 minutes into the stream, and I'm not seeing any glitches. So I guess it was my phone. I guess it was my phone that was giving the issues. I tried to use my laptop, but it said my webcam was, what do you call that? Was being used by another application. And I'm like, and that's the reason why I have a tape over the camera on my laptop, just for that reason, because, being told about people can gain access to your laptop and your camera, and you never know. It's the same with your phones too. But I'm just waiting for our other special guest. I did send the link already. And hopefully and if not, check your email, because I sent the link for this live stream that I just started. So you know who you are. Go check your email if you haven't already. Okay. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Hold on. Let me try do this again. Oh boy, it's just one thing after another. Now you guys know who it is. There we go. There we go. She got it to work. All right. Everybody put a warm welcome to another special guest. Hi, Caleb. And there she is. Welcome, Sheila.
Hi.
Am I too loud or should I lower down my volume?
Doesn't bother me.
Okay. But if you guys aren't already aware, Sheila, this wonderful woman right here, her channel is called Living in Cyprus. She does a wide array of things on her channel. So if you're not already subscribed, or if you're wondering what she's about and what she does, go and check out her channel. It's Living in Cyprus. But for those of you guys that have been a part of our, this awesome community that we're in, um, Sheila has been, I guess actually what I'm going to do, Sheila, if you don't mind, if you just want to tell a little bit about yourself and about your channel.
Oh, she's gonna put me on the spot. Okay. All right. Well, I have the channel Living in Cyprus. It's kind of a lifestyle channel, and I do content around. I do some gig work content, but I do cleaning and organizing videos as well as workout, anything that you consider lifestyle type videos. And that's kind of what I'm doing now. I have my channel since a little. Oh, let's see. Has it been about a year that I've had my channel? So yeah.
And she is fully monetized. So again, if you're not already subscribed to her channel, please go and check it out. The link has already been included in the chat. So go and check her out, watch her latest video, and especially if you're interested in, some latest workout videos. You had me sweating just watching you doing that workout
Don't
video.
judge. Don't judge. That was tough. Let me tell you, that was a.
Oh,
I know my form wasn't great, but I was just trying to see if I could do it. That was tough.
no, I don't doubt it. Like I said, when I was watching it, oh my goodness. Yeah, I was just like, there's some of those things I wouldn't be able to do because of I have arthritis in my knees. So you
Oh
did really
yeah.
good on those squats.
I can do squats. I just can't do lunges very well. My lunges are bad. But I do. Yeah, I can do squats.
Yeah. Well, you still did pretty good. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
And if you're wondering what exercise are we talking about, like I said, go and check out her channel. It is her latest upload on her video, but it's Living in Cyprus.
I'll tell them it was a video I did. I did a celebrity workout. I tried doing the Kim Kardashian butt workout. Now, I don't ever think I'll have a butt like Kim Kardashian, but that's beside the point. Anyway.
No, but it seems, I mean, I guess I just have to go and look at the original workout video because of that one exercise that you had to improvise where your feet were supposed to be sliding.
Yeah, I couldn't do that because I really needed a bench. I was supposed to be up on a workout bench and then do it that way, or a workout ball. And I didn't have the right equipment, so I couldn't do it. I should have substituted. There's another way I could have done it with bands, with exercise bands, and I
Oh,
should have done. I didn't think about that. I should have done that. Anyway,
somebody's saying, pay attention to me.
yes, she is. This is Izzy. She's got her cooling vest on today.
Oh, oh yeah. It's crazy how hot. I mean,
Yeah.
when I had to go pick up the kids earlier today, I'm just, waiting outside and to line up to pick up my grandson. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I felt like my skin was on fire.
Oh my God, I was out. I had a catering delivery this morning, and then I had, oh my God, I had to do a proxy fix fence audit, and that was about 1 o'clock by the time I got there for the fence audit. Oh, I was like dripping sweat by the time I left. It took me about half hour to do it, but I was dripping, like sweat dripping from my face and all over. It was so hot. Stop. Nobody asked you.
And that was cute when she came over to check out what you were doing.
Oh, Charlie, yeah, he's my workout buddy. He always supervises me. And then when I'm trying to stretch at the end, he's usually in my face and
Don't they always do that. When you get
yeah,
down on the floor, they're like, "Oh, you want to spend time with me?"
yeah, yeah. So yeah, he's always since I got him, he always comes in the gym with me and does my workouts with me. Well, he doesn't do them. He lays down and sleeps.
And I don't know if you've shared this probably in the very beginning. But what made you decide? I guess this is a two-part. What made you decide to do the YouTube thing? And then the second part is what made you decide to change up how you were doing it?
Well, I always kind of used to like to make videos for fun, and I remember my sister telling me you should do a YouTube channel, and I was like, no, it's too toxic. There's too many toxic people in there. And then I started doing gig work, and then I started watching the gig videos, and I thought, maybe I'll try this. And so I tried it, and I had some success with it. And then after a while, some of you know what happened to me when a certain person who I thought was a friend of mine, when I surpassed her in uh, subs, she got jealous and started to like spread rumors about me on YouTube. And then a friend of hers, who I don't even know this woman, I know her name, but I never met her, never talked to her or anything. She did a live stream about me and started saying all this stuff about me. She went live and did a whole show about me, and I'm like, how I was lying and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's just crazy. I don't even know her. And she did this. So I kind of got turned off by the gig community a little bit, and I sort of, said, well, I'm going to change up my topic. I'm getting bored with just doing gig videos, and there's more that I want to do. So that's why I kind of decided to try the lifestyle videos. That's why I changed my name from Dashing in Cyprus to Living in Cyprus.
And how did you come up with just doing living instead of like what you just said about lifestyle?
I think somebody gave me that idea for a name. I was like, well, I can't really be dashing in Cyprus if I'm not doing all dashing, gig videos. I need a different name. And I kind of liked the in Cyprus part. And I guess I could have done lifestyle in Cyprus, but I don't know. Somebody gave me the idea of that name. That's why I just changed it to living in Cyprus.
Yeah, I mean, Cyprus even itself, that's a has a nice ring to it, especially and then like I said, living in Cyprus. I mean, if someone's scrolling through and they're like, "Ooh, living in Cyprus, isn't that in Greece, right?"
In what?
Is babe, you're the is Cyprus also in it's in Europe somewhere?
Oh, I think there is a Cyprus over in Europe, and there, of course, there's a Cyprus, California too. But
Oh,
there's a lot of. I mean, I think it's probably a common name. There's probably a lot of Cypresses around the country. Oh, Wendy's saying yes, it is. So I guess it is in Europe.
okay. And I know while you were talking, there were a few people coming in. So hello to everybody who is just now joining the live stream. Miss Sheila here is my second special guest. If you guys didn't see who I had on initially, that was actually in part one of my live stream. I guess I was having technical issues. That's why, in case if you're wondering, if you saw the thumbnail, it says my Tuesday Talks live stream part two. I had to restart the whole process. And I guess it had something to do with my phone because I'm currently using my husband's and no issues so far. No glitches so far. And but Miss Sheila is just telling us about herself and her channel. And yes, we are Texas ladies. So
And and
um
and Maverick says, but the Cypress in Texas is the best.
there you go. That is right. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Um yes, that's what I was trying to say about Cyprus. And I was just watching a movie about it actually. Um that dealt with I think they were in Cyprus. But anyways, it was like another one of those Hallmark type movies, you
Yeah.
know, the romance.
Yeah.
um,
The sappy love stories.
yeah. Well, I'm all about that.
I know. I like them too, actually. But they're so predictable. But
That is true. I mean, that's the unfortunate thing, but I guess that's what kind of works when it comes to the love stories because
Yeah.
it's when they try to do the unpredictable. We're like, that makes no sense. Why you
Yeah.
want to do it that way?
Right.
Yeah, like when they try to kill off the love interest.
Yeah.
Um, so how is because and tell us a little bit more because I know on your channel, again, if you're not familiar with her channel, she also gives us some life hacks and tips when it comes to cleaning. How's that going? Have you picked up any clients or anybody take you up on your to be able to do the first cleaning or organization for free?
I have not. No one's taken me up.
Oh, if
But
you guys
I
are
have
in or
not.
around Cypress, Texas.
Yeah, if I had, but I haven't really. I put that one post up, and I haven't really promoted it a whole lot either. So, um, you know,
Yeah.
see if it
I
works out.
yeah, that's why when you told me that you would love to come on, I'll say I actually thought about asking you beforehand, but I wasn't sure, if you were going to be ready to do another live stream prior to your, coming back to doing your Monday Madness.
Yeah, I think I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to go back. Lives.
Well, that's
I
good.
needed a little break after my problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you want to talk? Because that was the other reason why I wanted to have you on was because we still need to continue getting that out there. Do you want to talk a little bit about it or do you want to just not?
Oh, I'll talk about it. I think a lot of you guys already know that. Excuse me. I had a long-term financial advisor. He was our financial advisor for probably 15, 20 years. And after my husband passed away in 2018, he was really helpful to me in getting an attorney to probate my will and do all that stuff. And um, then, that all went well. And got all the accounts switched over into my name. Excuse me. And sometime around 2019, he came to me with this idea to make some private investments. He was getting into that more so. He had left his brokerage and he had his own business. And he was like, "This is the way that rich people make money." Blah blah. I don't know. This sounds bad the way I'm saying it, but he was very convincing and very, um, you know, sure that this was the right thing to do. And I was a little hesitant, but he kept, saying, "No, no, this will work out good," and blah blah blah. And he assured me that the return on the investment would be good, and et cetera, et cetera. So I gave him a large portion of my money from my brokerage accounts, and he transferred it into this land in South Padre Island where they're going to build a hospital. Apparently, South Padre Island doesn't have a hospital, and they need one really bad. Excuse me, my throat. It was called a micro hospital. It was kind of like an ER, but with like 10 beds where people could stay overnight. And so that was the first investment. And it was not just me, but he had several other of his clients invest money in that as well. And then to go along with that, he created another LLC. He had like a whole web of LLCs. This is what we're finding out now. He created this other LLC to create this company to invest in doctors' clinics and doctors' practices. So he invested some of my money over there as well, and then some other miscellaneous investments and okay, the doctor's practices also had a group of people invested in it. Then he invested in a bunch of other practice or a bunch of other investments that were just trash. So that was all over between 2019, I'd say, and 2020. And then the pandemic hit, and he kept assuring me things were going good, everything's on track for the hospital, the investments with the clinics are going well, blah, 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 blah. And so then around 2021 is like, when around 2021 is when the wheels started coming off, and he was starting to burn through all the money, and he couldn't get any more investors, and so the project was stalled. The hospital project was stalled. The initial doctor that he partnered with in this project, he ghosted him, and he wouldn't return his phone calls and all that. And then, so time went on, and I started asking him, I want out of this. I want out of this. I need you to find someone to buy me out. And he kept assuring me he's looking for someone, blah, 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 blah. But fast forward to today, well, a couple months ago, when he stopped responding to emails, he stopped responding to phone calls, he stopped responding to texts. And I finally, that went on for a couple of weeks, and I finally got a hold of his wife, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And she claimed that he was severely depressed and blah, 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 and he felt so bad that he had done this and da, 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 which I was like, whatever. And so I contacted another investor that I knew that was invested, and we started talking and comparing stories. And it turned out that at the time he hit me up for the money to invest, there was another widow that convinced to invest her money as well. She didn't have anywhere near the amount that I invested, but she still invested her money. And then the guy that I contacted that I knew, he actually was in the hospital at that time. He was sick, and he thought that it was terminal, whatever he had. It was some sort of cancer that he thought was terminal. And he was hitting him up for money at that time. So three people in really kind of vulnerable situations, he's hitting up for all this money. So it was kind of, we all had the same story. So we started thinking, this is just not, something really shady's going on here. So we started trying to get in touch with some of the other investors. And now we've contacted them all. We know who they all are and how much everyone's invested. And we
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it's Sheila's turn to have some technical. Let's see if she's going to rejoin us. I know. It's Tuesday Talks technical issue night. So let's hope that maybe she got a call in or she got a text that she didn't mean to, because I did that once. I ended up ending a live stream because a text came in and I didn't mean to actually click on it to read it. There she is. She's back. All right, there she is.
sorry about that. My phone rang, and I think that screwed things up.
Yeah, I figured.
Anyway, anyway, when he stopped responding, we started contacting the investors, and my brother-in-law is helping out on this because he's got all this financial background, and he's kind of been like spearheading the thing. And we found out, we got a hold of the guy that was his CFO for a short time, and he had some investments, and he had some records from some of the transactions. And we found out that he made like 3 large transactions within a very short period of time to the tune of like $500,000 out of one of the LLCs to himself. And he used it to buy 2 Porsches and a Mercedes. So while our
Wow.
money is like, we're losing all our money, he's, riding around in style and living, large on our investments.
Wow.
So really what it boils down to is I think he was running a Ponzi scheme. Oh, crap. I'm frozen again.
I can hear you.
Let me log out and try to come back in.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, it's Tuesday Talks technical issue night. All right, she's coming back. All right, let's try it again. Take
Anyway, so
3.
basically he's running a Ponzi scheme. So here's fast forward to now, and what we're done is we've contacted the medical clinics where the investments are. The one clinic has since gone pretty much bankrupt. We found out that he was not only lying to us, he was lying to all the people where he was, he didn't live up to his part of the agreement between the clinics, and he was lying to them as well. And so the one clinic is pretty much bankrupt, and the second clinic has agreed to pay back and buy, pay back the money, and they want out, And the third clinic, where most of the investment went, they're going to be trouble. They're resisting, and we've got an attorney that's working on that. And then as far as my investments outside the group, I have an attorney working on that as well.
Well,
So
that's good to hear that there's some hope, you know,
some
that you might
hope
be able to recoup.
I might recoup maybe 25% of what I invested if I'm lucky.
Wow. And that's a lot. I mean, I wonder if when something like this happens, is it something that you can, when it comes to tax season, because it's money that was taken from you, I mean, is this something that can be counted as like a, I don't know what they would call it, like a
Yeah, I
deductible
think it
type
can.
thing?
I think I can take it as a loss on my taxes. Um, yes, I think so. And my accountant that I use, he's very good, and he actually knows my financial advisor, my former financial advisor. He knows him, and so he knows how all my money. He knows the whole story too. What happened now too. So he's been helping us out too with things where he can. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
So
it is a shame, but like I said, thank you for sharing that. I know it's very personal. But again, just like you're trying to do on your channel, I also want to get that word out there. Even Big Three, when he had you, DJ, when he had you um on his live stream and he was talking about what happened to him. So go and check out Big Three Dashing also if you're not familiar with him. He's also in the chat. Go check out his channel, and that's someone else who shared a very unfortunate situation, financial situation. So
yeah.
it is a big deal, and it's very important, just like he put in the chat about, we need to know who we're doing business with, but at the same time, like in Sheila's case, it's someone that she's known personally for years.
Yeah, and it
So
wasn't until he went off on his own. I mean, he was up and up. We did well with him. Our investments were making money, they were growing. And it wasn't until he went off on his own and got this harebrained idea that it'd be easier to steal money than make money, I guess. I don't know. Um,
yeah,
but I should also note, we also reported him to the SEC, the SCC, and the FBI, and the Attorney General. So,
he'll never be able to do this line of work again. Anything that
well,
deals with
that's the,
finances.
yeah, that's the point. He shouldn't be handling anyone's money, and yeah. So hopefully, I'm at the point now. Like at first, I kind of felt bad for him, and I'm like, no, I don't feel bad for him anymore. And I'm at the point now where, if he has to spend some time in the federal pen, I'm okay with that. So
Yeah, but yeah.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, just like Mary was just talking about, I guess in your situation, I mean, it is true. On one hand, you definitely need to know who you're doing business with. And in the case, I guess, if it's someone that you do know very well, personally, someone that's been in your life, both professionally and personally, I guess the other thing to know is to, I don't know, I guess really just to have proof. I mean, especially if you're giving them a lot of money, you know,
yeah,
a large investment to show proof What is it that you're wanting me to invest in? I want to see proof on what it's doing. And
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
because that,
I will say there are some red flags that when I'm looking back, I missed some red flags, but I was too trusting of him.
yeah, I mean,
So,
he knew that you would give little
yeah,
resistance because he's been in your life,
yeah.
for so long. Um, but let's see, to get through this. Yes, very, very true, Mary. Very true. Strong woman, and you're going to come back even stronger.
Well, thank you. I hope so. Stronger, but not as wealthy.
Well, we can help with that. So again, if you're not already subscribed to Living in Cyprus, go and check out her channel. Watch her videos, hit like, comment, and that is one way we can support her in her time. Um, let's see. Sheila will get double for her trouble. We hope, right, Mary? Oh, I'm sorry, DJ. There's a bunch of, yes, that's right, Mary.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm seeing
I
comments of,
appreciate all you guys. You've been great, and I really do appreciate every one of you guys.
of course, got to give in, what little way we can.
Right.
Um, so with that, kind of like stepping back with your, especially if it does take off, with what is it called again? Um, your cleaning or organizing. What is it
Oh,
called again?
simply organized.
Simply organized. See, there you go. If that takes off, are you actually going to create a different channel just for that one?
No,
You wouldn't do it?
I think it can go in the lifestyle channel. I don't want to have to manage more than one channel. It's a lot of work.
So what, I mean, your other one, I mean, it seemed, I mean, I think by the time you had decided just to focus on one channel, you had already hit just over 400 subs. I had,
Yeah.
when you started that other channel, I was like, I hadn't even hit 300, I think, at that point. I think I was still at two something. And I was like, look at her. She's already starting to do well on another channel.
Yeah, I decided I wanted to I'm gonna just incorporate the workouts into this channel, and I don't want to do all workouts because I'm not any kind of a workout professional. I'm not licensed, and I don't want to really be giving advice on them because I don't. Everybody needs to. I think if you're starting out working out, you should probably work with a personal trainer at first to get your form down and everything. I don't want to be liable for anyone hurting themselves.
Yeah. Have you
So,
ever thought, I mean, especially with this latest one doing um Kim Kardashian's butt workout, did you ever thought of actually doing a side by side of her video and you
oh,
doing it?
I would have to find her video. I didn't. I just found it in a script of her workout. I didn't. That's a good idea.
Oh, and I guess I didn't even think about that either, about if that might be a whole copyright thing. I didn't even think
Yeah,
about that.
it might be. But oh, big three. Thank you. I'm keeping notes. I'm journaling my experience right now. So um, definitely, maybe I will hit you up for stars information. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do with my channel is kind of get on a schedule where I'll post like maybe one workout video a week, one gig video a week, and one type of a lifestyle video a week, and then some shorts in between. So maybe three long videos and then a couple shorts. If I ever get organized, that'll be what I do.
Yeah. Apply some of your techniques to your video, your channel.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I actually thought that that was a pretty good tip that Tornado gave with getting rid of, deleting the videos that have the lowest views. Um,
Well, damn, I
you
should
know,
delete my first 100 videos or something then.
I mean that's what that was another advice or something similar to that I've heard on vidIQ,
But
what
what
they're
is
talking about.
why is the purpose of deleting those? Because people could go back and
Yeah,
you know
especially if that's I don't know if it has something to do with the metrics type thing,
Hmm.
because if you do get rid of the videos that um, have lower views, and the crazy thing is that I have, when I first started last year, I still get some videos here in the past month or so to where I get just as low videos now, despite, having more subs.
Oh, I
So,
do too. Believe me, I get a lot of low. I've been struggling. I've getting a lot of low views on videos. I don't know. I follow vidIQ. I do like I follow them, and I follow Think Media, and I've gotten some good ideas from both of them. And then I use Chat GPT also, and
what's that one?
you can go in there and ask questions, and like you could say, give me an idea for, or give me a good title for a video about this. You can ask them for keywords. You can ask them for hashtags that are
Ah,
relevant to your video. You could even have them write you a script for your video.
oh, interesting.
So
Yeah,
I've been using all those things, and my thumbnails have gotten better, and my titles have gotten better. But sometimes my views still aren't. I don't know. I'll look at it and go, I think this is really a good video. I think it'll do well, and then it doesn't.
no, don't you just love that when that happens? I mean, there,
Yeah,
there are times when I think the video is just okay, and the next, I see it's getting more views, and I was like, wait, what? And then, just like you said, I'm like, oh, I think this is going to be a really good video. I think it's a good topic, and yada yada.
yeah.
And
It's
then,
very discouraging.
yeah, it is. And I liked how you posted, because how many of us do that? I do that. How many of us are constantly checking,
Oh
how
yeah,
many views? That was that was a really good one to upload as a short, because many of us do that.
yeah, yeah. Especially before you're monetized, you're checking your watch hours. You could translate into watch hours, checking your watch hours. You know.
Yep. What?
Now I don't really. I do concern myself with watch hours because that helps with the AdSense, but I don't really care about much about subscribers now. I'm really more about. I want to get more engagement on
Yeah.
my channel, and if I stay where I am with subscribers, that's fine. I don't really care because I want
Yeah, for
subscribers
sure.
that are going to watch. Because I think I have a lot of subscribers that don't even watch, so that doesn't do any good.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing, one of the tips that I try to follow in reference to, like, from vidIQ and other people that I see that their channel is doing, they're an informational channel and is doing really well. They get a lot of views. But
Yeah,
one of the things that was noted was posing questions or something like that, to
yeah,
to help with interactions.
yeah.
And I
They said
try.
that.
I try to always say,
I know.
what do you guys think about that?
Yeah.
Um, DJ, what do you mean by she's right here?
Video has 45 minutes left to upload. Yeah, what does that mean, DJ? Star's in Texas, by the way, probably close to you. Oh, that's good to know. Hey, Big Three, is Star actually a ghostwriter then, or is she just an editor? Because I suck at writing. Let's just put it out there. I need someone where I could tell my story to and they can write it.
I thought the new Google thing, the AI, or I, but that's interesting, because I saw that was an option in there where you type in it, what you're trying to say, and then the AI would actually rewrite it in a more, formal or interesting or exciting way or whatever. But I thought one of the things when you're uploading a video, if it asks if your video has any type of AI in it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It does have that question in there.
So I thought that was very interesting, because it's true. Some of the abilities now, where you don't even know if you're taught, the person that's on the video is a real person, because some
Yeah.
of these AIs have gotten so good with these infomercials or whatever, but it's not really a person talking. It's
Right.
an AI, and I'm just like, wow. I mean, even if I don't know if how YouTube would come across and finding out if your video that you're uploading or whatever has any type of AI influence or whatever,
They
but
probably have a way to search that to do that. I don't know.
let's see.
That's
Mary
beyond
asked,
that's beyond my pay grade.
oh, I know. Oh, that's what DJ was talking about. His cat.
Yeah, I saw that. Sarah's an entrepreneur who helps those write books, mainly nonfiction. Oh, well, good. I'm nonfiction. So,
You know, even from high school, it always, I always get it a little bit backwards about nonfiction is, I mean, fiction means fake,
yeah,
and nonfiction is,
the true
but
story.
I'm always thinking it's the other way around. Nonfiction is the not real.
No,
Even from when I was in school, I always got that backwards.
yeah.
But that's pretty good. I mean, yeah, some of the stuff you can turn into a little book.
Think if I could get participation from the other two people that I know pretty well, the other widow and the other guy, where our stories are really similar. If I could get participation from them too, it could be better
Yeah,
to add their stories. I don't know.
yeah,
It's
for
just a
sure.
thought. I got to get rich somehow now.
Yeah, right.
So
Don't we all?
this is
That's
my
why.
big idea to get rich.
Yeah, see, that's why I keep telling my husband, I was like, be patient. All of this hard work is going to pay off and it'll start actually paying us back. But I kind of laughed when you were talking there. I don't know if you just saw what Ray put
No, what did he
about what
say?
he thinks AI stands for.
I got to scroll back. Where's Ray's comment? It must be way up there.
No, it's right above the hearts.
Right about the hearts? Oh, that's okay. It's definitely me on my videos. No AI included unless it stands for an idiot. Oh, Ray, you're not an idiot.
That's funny.
uh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Does anybody else have any questions for our guest? And I don't know if Tornado is still on, but that's something I would have had, if I wasn't having some technical issues, I would have done the same thing and see if anybody had any questions for him. But does anybody have any questions for our special guest? That's the thing about going live, huh? When you ask a question, sometimes you're like,
Yeah,
takes a moment.
there's a delay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Tornado. He's still here.
Okay, there he is. So I guess if there's nothing else popping up, then no questions or comments from the gallery.
I just want to see her
DJ
back
says
on
he.
Monday night. I'll be back the first Monday night in September. Big three. First
All right,
Monday in September, we're gonna have a party.
and in case you didn't know, the first Monday in September is September 2nd.
That's when I'll be going back and starting up my lives again.
So if you haven't already seen that on our page, make sure you mark it on your calendar. Monday Madness is back starting September 2nd.
Yep. Hopefully by then I'll have my schedule all together. I'm obviously trying to work more now that I need to bring in more money. I upped my budget of money I need to bring in each week, and so I'm trying to get that on a schedule, and hopefully by then I'll be organized.
Yeah, and like I said, one way we can help out Sheila is by watching her videos and let the ads play. So that way you're watching her entire video from start to finish and she gets paid. Cha-ching, she gets paid.
Thanks, Melissa. Um, Even if you're a YouTube Premium and you watch the videos, you don't see the ads, but monetized YouTubers still get money from YouTube Premium viewers.
And that's good to know. That is very good to
There's a
know.
certain section in the analytics that'll say this is how much money you made from YouTube Premium video or YouTube Premium subscribers, or yeah, I guess even if it's not a subscriber, but from someone that has YouTube Premium that watches. So that was good to find out because I have YouTube Premium, so I don't watch the commercials. But when I watch people's videos, at least they're making money from it.
Oh, yeah. For me, at one point I did have YouTube Premium, but that's good to know because there are times where I think a channel is monetized, but when I click on the video, there's no commercial. And that's one of the biggest giveaways when you go to a video catches your attention and you click on it, and if a commercial plays right away, then it's a monetized channel.
Well, I think it depends on where they put the ads too. You can choose where they put the commercials, or you can let YouTube choose where to put the commercials.
Oh,
And I just let YouTube do it because I'm like I don't have any preference on where you put it. Sometimes they'll have commercials at the end, sometimes mid roll, or I mean at the beginning, and sometimes mid roll, and you can say that you only want them in certain spots, but so it all depends.
oh, well, and it's interesting though, because when you were doing your lives, especially I think the last maybe 2 or 3 lives that I attended, I was getting commercials
Yeah, they put
during your
commercials
live
on
stream.
lives. Uh-huh. They'll put commercials on live streams.
So I guess
And
that's
Mary's right here. She said sometimes they put commercials on people that are not monetized, and that's true. They do that. You just don't. The person just doesn't make money off the commercials because they're not monetized yet.
oh, so I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's that's crazy. Now, I don't think that
it's kind
that's
of not
fair.
fair. It's not really fair to the creator because people have to watch the commercials, and the creator's not even getting any kind of money out of it. So
And it also might, especially if they put it at the start of the video, if their thumbnail attracted them initially and then they click on it and it starts off with the commercial, they're like, never mind. Because I've
yeah,
actually done that. I've
yeah,
done that when I find something that's interesting and then I'll click on it. And then if it starts with the commercial, especially if it says like one of two commercials, I'm like, never mind. And then I'll just back out of it.
yeah.
So yeah, I think that can be unfair to the, unmonetized channels.
They don't care.
Um,
They're making money. They're making their money, so they don't care.
let's see. I've also had commercials.
Candy. Maybe they thought you needed a break. No, Candy. They're just trying to make money off you.
That's mommy. That's just
Like
mommy.
everyone else.
That's just gonna unlock it. Oscar. Bella. Yes, yeah, my daughter actually has a couple of dogs here. Oh, mommy's home from work now. That's why the dogs are barking because they could hear her coming in.
Anyway, if nobody has any other questions, I'm going to drop off because I have something I want to watch on TV. But I want to say thanks to Melissa for having me on. I appreciate it.
And
And
thanks to you. Thank you, Sheila, for joining in and sharing your story.
you're welcome. You're welcome. So, all right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Sheila. Have a good night.
You too. Good night.
But before I go ahead and end my live stream too, especially since mommy's home now, I just want for those of you guys that knew about my mom having eye surgery. So there's been a couple of hiccups with that. Because last Tuesday, I don't know if any of you guys had saw what I put in the community chat, but she wasn't able to have her eye surgery last week because of miscommunication. When we had gone there the day before her surgery, um, they told her that she could have a light breakfast, but it wasn't until that morning when we got there, because she was going to be under light sedation. She wasn't supposed to have any solids or liquids. So yeah, that was, I mean, and they had got her prepped and everything. Um, they had to numb her eye and dilate it before finding out, oh wait, you have something to eat. Let me find out if we can continue. So yeah, that was unfortunately a whole situation with that. And then she was supposed to be having her surgery tomorrow, but even that had to get postponed because she ended up getting sick. So yeah, the same one that we saw outside. But so yeah, so now at this moment, she's gonna have it next week and then 2 weeks after that. So they're gonna do the left eye first, and then 2 weeks after that, they'll be doing um the right eye. So yeah, it's a big deal. So if you guys ever have to, in case you're not aware, if you guys ever have to have any type of procedures that requires any type of sedation, whether you're fully knocked out or even just a light sedation. I was teasing that they were going to give her the good medication just to make her feel good, keep her awake, but feel good, and just to, be relaxed during the procedure. But again, any type of sedation, no solids, no liquids whatsoever. So that way there's no miscommunication and you don't have to go to the hospital just to be turned around. Oh, wait a minute, you had something to eat, something to drink? Sorry. Um, but I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me for another Tuesday Talks live stream. I know initially started out with the Tuesday Talks technical night, technical issues night, but now that again my daughter's home, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. But you guys have an awesome night. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. See you Aussie. I'll catch you guys on my next video or my next live stream. And again, y'all have a good night. Adios for now. Bye, y'all. And thank you again, Sheila. Thank you again, Tornado, for joining my live stream. Have a good night.